Hello. What's going on? Metaquill, Cosmo, hello. Oh, it's going. It's going. Alright, how are you guys doing today? No, no meows. Oh wait, no, do you guys hear the meows? Okay, good. You been better? Well, Cosmo, hopefully it'll be... hopefully I'll be able to make your day better. Also, it's still Valentine's weekend, so... Come on. There we go. Free Boone. Free Boone weekend. Well, let's see. So today I'm going to do a little bit of painting and we'll see. Beep boop. Alright. I don't want to play some Marvel Rivals tonight. I don't know if I'll stream it. We'll see. Oh, why is it Kiki? Are you mad that I'm talking to other people? No, I was talking to Kiki. I think she's mad that I'm talking to other people. That I'm not paying attention to her. Yeah, Aries been gone for a while, hasn't she? Kiki, get out of here. Hey, how's it going? Kiki, will you stop it? You're losing your minds. It'll, hopefully it'll get better, Cosmo. Weather is BS. I'm assuming it's probably cold. Probably cold where you're at. All right, let's get to it. Can't get out for a drive. You can't touch grass. Well, yeah, I mean, there's no grass. It's all dead. All right. We're on our last Tanuki. Saying go out and touch snow sounds like a threat. I mean, unless you actually like being in the snow. I mean, Cosmo could work if you just kind of just lay out there. You'll be so cold that you'll forget about everything else. So instead of being mad at life, you're mad at this snow because it's so cold. Blood thinners make touching snow painful. Oh yeah, I can see that. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Bone chill. That doesn't sound very pleasant. Not gonna lie. Need that color. You must have not liked your last stream. Wait, God, I feel like Cosmo, God is not in control of you. You are in control of you. Slap God in the face. He doesn't control you, Cosmo. Mm. Oh, Kiki. God does control the weather, and you're restricted by weather. Cosmo, that's just talk for I don't want to take responsibility. Go outside, even if it hurts. Shove it in his face. Like, drill will be the drilled train pierces the heavens. Or that drill that pierces the heavens. Yeah. Remember, if life gives you lemons, demand to see life's manager. Life gives you lemons, make a lemon grenade. Well, Mama said knock. Well, exactly. The Jay knows what I'm talking about. Why should I be selfish with responsibility? Like I'm entitled to take it? Well, that's the thing, Cosmo. Like, you don't. The responsibility is already yours. Like you already have it. Man, do I have to get all therapy in here? Like I went to school for this shit. Like you didn't ask for it? Yeah, I know, Cosmo. I know you didn't ask for it. I mean, I didn't ask for it either. Do you think any of us asked to be thrusted onto this earth? Raccoon. Look, even raccoons have a responsibility to themselves, right? They have to feed themselves, they have to find themselves shelter, maybe. I mean, a lot of raccoons are thick enough they probably don't need it, but I mean, we can be stuck in fight or flight all of our lives, which that's not fun. You're just gonna die early. Unless that's what you want. I mean, I guess that's what some people want, right? I mean, I don't exactly have survival instincts. If it's my time to go, right? But at least I'm trying to have a good time while I'm still alive. Yeah, but you can still have a good time, you know, with quiet and relaxing. You just kind of got to know how to do it. Like some unless you're streaming then Junkie-O. I mean, exactly. And Cosmo, I'm pretty sure Ari wants you to be happy. Because Cosmo, I guarantee you, if the roles were reversed, you would want Ari to be happy. And we got to figure it out. When you taunt demons and things have made evident. Yeah. You know what's weird, Cosmo? Oh my god, Cosmo. This just kind of proves like the internet, like everything's connected. Cause I remember so it was when was the last time we played Phasmo? Was it last week? Week before that? Well, not last, not the last Friday, but one before that. But I posted on Blue Sky. I'm like, oh, I'm playing Phasmophobia, and then And then suddenly I was getting like a bunch of Instagram reels of Phasmophobia videos. Like, what the fuck? Like, like, guess this ghost with just one evidence. I'm like, what is happening here? I'm like, I never specifically asked for Phasmophobia content, but I did. Like, apparently just posting about it. Reminder, thanks for the lurk. Hopefully having a good day. It's always a mimic. But Cosmo, I want to play that Project Unknown this week. If you want to play it on Friday or whatever that game's called, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah, Project Unknown. Shade, it's not doing crap. Well, people get like so confused when it comes to shades because they never leave the ghost room. Because they're like, oh, what is it? It's like, well, you haven't left the ghost room since you got in here. So you're not giving it time to do anything. If it's a shade. Everybody loves a random mimic. Yeah, mimics are great. Project Unknown keeps updating, so it might be a good time to get into it. Yeah. I'm I kinda wanna get into it. I'm like like the skill tree, this like it has a skill tree, which is interesting, which a skill tree is something like Phasmo doesn't have. So, but I think I want to say Project Unknown's only out for PC. So I could probably look into it to see if it's on console. But if anybody else wants to get the game, I wonder if it's still on sale. It's still on sale. It's only $5. if anybody's wondering, or if anybody wants to play the game with Cosmo and I, it's only $5 on Steam. It's a very positive review at the moment, so man, this girl's like half naked. This Tanuki's half naked. And this is the safe for work version. Because let's see. Hold on, let me make sure she doesn't have socks on, I don't think. Uh I think those are socks. I think there's a distinct difference between how the feet are modeled. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna make those socks. I don't see toes. Plus like this.
What big memory mammal we have today?
That kind of modeling suggests that that's clothing. Obvious. Thanks for the bits. As you can see, I just started, so it's pretty rough at the moment. She doesn't have any pants on. She just has like her skirt or whatever. Her loincloth. But I think she is wearing socks, so I think that'll be for socks. E3 damage. Welcome in. Doing some painting. Hopefully you're having a good day. D3 damage. Wow, really? I mean, I don't know how people would pronounce it. D damage. Did damage. Sometimes I take things like more literal, so and it just reminded me of like a die. Like D&D dice or something. Apparently people were raised on leet speak and don't know. So I was raised on leet speak. That was prime early 2000s. Maybe I've just lost it. It's been purged. Ah, the good old days. For some reason, my mom won't get off the idea of a three-sided die. Are there not three-sided dies? I'm pretty sure there are three-sided dies, aren't there? Am I crazy? One, two. It's not a D3. I mean, it's a D9, right? Well, because like it has three sides, but it's not like one, two, three. Well, I'm not being crazy. I'm not crazy. Hold on. Oh, Kiki. Oh, baby. Fuck. Shit. Meow. Oh no, my brain's just crazy. It's technically I think four-sided. But yeah, I mean, dies of all shapes exist, but it wouldn't be in a normal set. So I was thinking like a triangle, but that's not. It wouldn't be in like your regular. That would be like a special die. I was thinking. I kind of wanted to get your guys' thoughts of doing this. Is that so? I have my little robots here, right? My little robots, and I was thinking of making one of them where kind of like mix things up a bit, where I choose like 20 colors out of my colors, and then I roll for what color I paint each part. Just just to see what happens. I mean, I think it would be pretty cool. So like depending on how like intricate I would want to get, like each like individual thing would be like you would roll for a color. I think it would be interesting. Let's see, 2, 3. Is it for an RPG session? No, it's just I just paint. Um, let me get this little sign painted, and I will show you some of the other stuff that I've painted. So I don't really paint for D&D. Um, so I don't really play D&D specifically like in person. I've done like online with friends online, but I primarily just want to make sure white balance isn't doing anything. I just lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was trying to say. Um, I don't really paint to use things as to like play with. I paint like I paint I paint stuff like this. Um, this is the fourth. This is the fourth one. I have this one. Yeah, I'm arting. I have this one. I got really lazy this week. Didn't put her on her base yet. I haven't made. I don't have it primed yet. I think this one's my favorite. Because she's a little different. Um, but no, let's see here. You're gonna notice a trend with a lot of these. So this one would be cool for D&D because it's a mimic and it actually comes with like a separate chest. Yeah, this one turned out pretty good. Did some experimenting with some effects there. No, this one's one of my favorites that I've done. All the little details. You know, little dragon girl, she tried to experiment with or tried to work on maybe like a lava base. I think she turned out pretty good. So I mainly do I do a lot of girls, obviously. Yeah, I do a lot of girls. But you know, you do have the occasional lizard. A little smaller dudes. I really like how this lizard turned out. He turned out pretty good. Though honestly, I do want to try to do more males. I mean, I do have one. Which turned out pretty well. I think there's another of the male succubus that I could print out. And then I have to show Jeff. I need to get more Jeff models to print. But Jeff is best boy. No, Kiki. Not Kiki. Hold on. Hold on, where's Kiki? Kiki. Kiki, pay attention. That's the Keekster. That's Kiki. She's my baby. She's Kiki. She's being a little brat right now. Kiki, will you let go of the chair? No, Kiki, just sit there. I was considering we're like, oh, like talking about like getting like a pet cam and getting like a cat tree to like put over here and just like have a camera like set on it, but I'm like they'll never sit. they'll never actually use it. Uh, I mean, to be fair, I need to buy them a cat tree, a big cat tree anyways. We had like a tall cat tree for them when we lived in Texas, and then it got destroyed when we moved. It got crushed. And then so we just bought them like a smaller one that just hangs out in the kitchen by the window. Grab them with treats. I mean, I don't. I mean, maybe it'll work. Okay, I was not expecting this song to be from Tekken 8. Does anybody have anything exciting going on? Anything cool, exciting shit? I don't go on Twitter as often, so I don't see as much VTuber drama anymore. Can you get washed away if it doesn't stop raining? Well, hope that doesn't happen. It's been rainy here too. We're supposed to get snow next week. Like I live in like a weird area cuz like it's really weird cuz it's like we're technically like not considered part of like the Northeast, but we're kind of like right there where sometimes the northern part of the state will will get lumped into like that weather that the Northeast is getting. But like we don't get it. They're like, "Oh, snow," but only for like half the state. Willpower, what's going on? You saw fish and it was wet. You just got home. Hopefully work wasn't too bad. Snow's coming down again. Well, that sucked. We were just talking about snow. Like I don't live too far up north. But like I live just south of where our state gets a lot of snow. So we pretty much just like miss it. Like we're a little bit too warm. I don't know if that's cuz like I'm right on the East Coast. But the school district always prepares for like the worst case. You get very little snow and a shit ton of ice. Gross. Ice is arguably worse. Like, I think like people get, I think they get like really shocked when I'm like, yeah, I like really like summer. I like summer a lot better than I like the winter. And it's just it's just because the winter's just fucking miserable. Like there's no sun. It's real cold. Fallen K, how's it going? How are you doing? Like I guess I don't understand how people just aren't miserable in the winter. Cause I sure am. I'm sure it's miserable in the winter. Michigan, it snows way too much. Let's see. Well, okay, you're paying mini. What you painting? They still better than Iowa. This is a frozen hill. That sucks. You don't have a good desk. See paint hunched over to see better. I mean, sometimes I have to hunch over. I was considering just getting like the magnifying glasses to see how they worked. To see if they would make things better. I haven't gotten around to like actually buying them. But I need to take a break here in a few. Mm. Let's see here. Random Age of Sigmar Spearhead bot. What did you? I don't know. What'd you pull? What'd you roll? I can't guess. I don't know anything about Age of Sigmar. Lumineth Realm Lords. Those good or bad? Is that good? High elves. Ah, gotcha. Literally the last action you would have voluntarily chosen. Oh, oh man. You already have sea elves? At least gonna be an interesting YouTube video. Contact your knife. What? Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you have fun with it though. find elves boring. So you just find them ugly? They're not your aesthetic. Orange and gold with blue. Think elves are certainly not your vibe. Just double down on it. 90% of the faction I do like despite elves, like orcs. Elves on sharks. See, that's pretty cool. Normal elves, boring. Elves on shark, yeah, that's what that's more like it. How you know, you know, we're so weird in the sense of like, oh yeah, like this thing is completely boring until you put it like on like some sort of like animal. Then it becomes amazing. Or if you just turn it into an animal, it just if it involves anything with an animal, like we're doing it. Who doesn't like that shit? Elves and Mad Max sitting right on dinosaurs. Shit. I mean, that's probably why like I really like 40k orcs because They're probably arguably the least boring of them all, at least in my opinion. Like some of them have like pretty like cool like stuff aesthetically, but like orcs are just it's just chaos. Oh, I forgot part of the shit. The hips. 40k orcs are a very special breed. Yeah, I mean they're different. Right, yeah, they're different from the Age of Sigmar orcs. Too. Cause you can't have boring. You can't have boring orcs. 40k orcs are mushrooms. Yeah. Which is weird. That's just weird in and of itself. But then you kind of you add in their like their aesthetics. Like who doesn't want an orc on a bike? 'So my favorite thing, weirdly, about 40k or about I guess about anything kind of like it is it's because um I'm into psychology, right? And so it's interesting seeing what people choose for things like that. And like and you know that if someone picks something specific, say like orcs, you're like, I know what type of person you are. I'm a person anyway for liking Imperial Guard. Hmm. 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 I don't know. Let's see. So probably not crazy. So like orc people who do orcs just want pure chaos, right? So my husband has ADHD. He loves orcs, right? You just want like pure pure chaos. But then like people um but it doesn't seem as like orderly. Um like you have space marines which are more I think of someone who plays space marines are more like they want things done to be like a certain way. You appreciate the average meat fodder, non-super enhanced dudes who gotta tone down but still want horde. Yeah, I mean Imperial Guard seems like kind of in the middle. You like Space Marines, you're boring, you don't know the lore way too much. So like so in terms of like painting, so orcs, you can fucking just paint them, right? Well, it's Space Marines, you have to paint them a certain way. Maybe I don't know too much about Imperial Guard to know. But I think Grom has the right idea. If you if Space Marines, you're boring. I mean, I don't know if you'd say you're boring. I mean, maybe. I feel like a person who plays Space Marines will complain. Will complain more. Oh, that's not the color I wanted. Space Marines are easier to paint. You know, I halfway disagree with that. Like, I think so. Like Space Marines, I think they have less detail, but I think you need more like delicate brushstrokes. Like it's there's less detail, but like your precision needs to be better to get the details that it does have. Because I don't know, like painting's weird because like if you have more detail, so say something like this, right? You have like a lot of details, which your brain has more to look at, right? So you're probably gonna be less likely to see imperfections in the details around it. But something with less detail, something that has like more surface area like this, that's just straight surface area. it is super easy to point out if it's not painted good enough. If that makes sense. Right? Like you see the brushstrokes more. Like this was difficult. Like all I mean it is a lighter a lighter shade, but that took many layers to paint. But yeah. I mean like overall it's easier for people who don't have like the fine motor skills and to paint in the brush control to paint like small details. Oh, Kuru!
Swish.
Q, thanks for the raid. Did my raid alert go through?
Welcome to the flower forest of DJDC. I hope you have a good time here. Grom the orc went to go cuddle with the chickens.
Q, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. DJ, how's it going? Okay.
Check out my cool buddy
I'm
great
too
underscore
focused.
hero underscore crew. They were last playing Pokemon Unite, go check him out.
Ooh, Pokemon Unite. How was that? Hmm. Wonder if this needs to be a smidgen lighter. I'm just doing some painting. This is my last Tanuki. So enjoy the Tanuki. Enjoy the girls while it lasts. I'm starting with some mechs next week. So it was alright. Well, at least it was alright. Oh, that was a lot. Oh, what is it, Eddie? Damn. Eddie. Eddie, I can't. Fucking cat. Oh. Eddie. The fuck's your problem? All right, I'm gonna take a break really quickly. I'll be right back. I just need to get up and stretch.
Florie's taking a break, so get up, stretch, and get yourself a snack. She will be back soon.
Eddie, what do you want? Oh, you just want fucking pets. Freaking, you're bothering me for pets. Come here, Eddie. Come here, buddy. Don't knock down my lamp. Bird. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to pet Eddie.
Florie is back from her break, so sit down, scrunch up, and hanker for a snack. She is doing the things again.
Mm. Oh boy. How was my my Valentine's Day? Pretty boring. I mean, I spent most of the day playing Marvel Rivals. So, but I mean, that was the extent of my Valentine's Day. I didn't do anything special. Come on. Come on, focus. So like, so we don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Actually, what is? Okay, so not next week. Yeah, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Um, so so our anniversary is at the end of the month. So so instead of celebrating Valentine's Day, we just celebrate our anniversary. Meow. So, well, yeah, because I mean, we were like, why celebrate two things, right, in 1 month? We're like, we'll just wait to do all the celebrating for our anniversary, right? So, I mean, it's not like we don't get each other like gifts because we do, right? We use every opportunity. Well, I still sort of. So sort of, I tell them that I don't really want gifts. I like maybe like chocolate's just fine, and I usually get him chocolate. Um, chocolate and Pringles is my go-to for him. Um, but he got me. Well, I mean, I already knew that he got them for me, but he got me the Valentine's Wally Pops. The hold on, where am I? So Wally's my favorite movie, so he got me the pops. And he got me. Hold on, there's one more. He got me that one. I already knew he got me those. Chocolate and Pringles, like those are his go-to snacks. And goldfish. He likes goldfish too. But like that's the go his go-to snacks. Pringles and Reese's peanut butter cups. I mean, I'll probably get him something more for our anniversary. I'll probably get him some magic cards or something. But but yeah. I mean, to be fair, I made breakfast yesterday too, so it's well, if you just count bacon as breakfast. Look, look, marriage does not have to be difficult. Like marriage can be real easy at times. I mean, when you're in like a long-term relationship, you figure out what you want to fight your battles over, right? Like like Valentine's Day, that you shouldn't really be fighting over something on Valentine's Day, right? You either you either have the expectation or you don't give each other gifts, or you do have the expectation of giving each other gifts, or you have the expectation of I don't really care either way, like you can get me something or not, but that's on you to not get angry when they don't do something, right? So like even though we're like, we don't really care for Valentine's Day, like I know he's always gonna get me something, and he knows I'm always gonna get him something, even if it's something small like chocolates, right? Marriage is difficult when partners are selfish. Yeah. So I mean, like there is like an expectation. Like you should know your partner's birthday. Like you should know when your anniversary is. Like if you're a parent, you should know your children's birthdays. You should know stuff about your kids if you're a parent, right? Like there's basic minimums in like marriages and relationships, but like, and if you find that your partner doesn't know your birthday, or if you're married and if you don't know your partner's social security number, that's can also kind of be a red flag, or your phone number. Let me tell you, know your partner's phone number by heart. Like I know we have newfangled cell phones that keep all of our phone numbers, but you should know your partner's phone number by heart. You should have that shit memorized. V-Days can be an excuse to be nicer to each other. You should be nice. Should be nice to be. You should at least not be mean to your partner. I think I'm just spoiled. Maybe I have like a weird expectation of how marriage should be. Cause when my husband deployed, he bought a Pokemon booster box and then hid. He literally hid all the booster packs around the house for me to find. Now I did not count them. I do not know if there's any left. We found some the other day. But man, he put them in some of the weirdest spots. And we keep joking about how some of them are just lost forever. And that I won't be able to find them unless I like deep clean the house. with that. Look, not saying that every partner has to live up to those expectations, but it's it makes things easier if you do something for your partner every once in a while. Some people are just lazy in their relationships, thinking that a relationship's just gonna happen when it doesn't. There was this, oh my god, now I remember. There was this tweet that somebody some VTuber put out for Valentine's Day about happiness, and I wonder if I can find that tweet again. Cuz I almost retweeted it and was like, this is a really bad take. Um let's see. I'm trying to see if I can find the tweet again. Let's see. It was posted sometime yesterday. Hmm. Uh, let's see. Anyways, it was like something about how you shouldn't. It was something about relationships and about becoming happy before like trying to be in a relationship, and if you don't like yourself, like who how can you expect like somebody else to like you? Oh, okay, here it is. Before you go on a wild goose chase searching for a Valentine, consider whether you love yourself. I mean, if you don't, how the hell do you expect someone else to? There are no knights in shining armor to save you because you don't need saving. You can be alone and happy. It doesn't determine your worth. Instead of bringing yourself down about it, learn to be kinder to yourself. Don't punish yourself for your flaws and mistakes. They make you the special person you are today. Embrace them, learn to work around them to keep moving forward. Focus on your strengths instead. They will lead you to your greatness. Don't use your past as an excuse for premature failure. Use the experience you've gained from it to take action and rise above it. Don't worry about what other people think is right. There is no right. Have your own journey on your own pace, and don't stress yourself to keep up with others. Don't expect smooth sailing also. You'll reach to a dead end sometimes. Just don't give up. You can always go back and try a different way. Don't force yourself to keep going when you can't. Nothing has infinite energy. It's okay to give yourself breaks. Stop triggering your strength. It might take more time, but it doesn't mean you won't reach your goal faster. Learn how to be you, love yourself, be your own Valentine. Because another one is just a bonus. Now, like, I get what she was trying to like say, right? Amore, hello. But anyways, like context here is important because I think if you were making a post like that on like any other day, it'd be like, oh yeah, like you know, it's really important to be yourself and to be happy and um you know do all these things. So like in a way, like I do kind of agree with the message somewhat, but like I would if I had someone if I had someone come into my hypothetical office, right? And they are like, I don't know what's wrong. I've just never been able to find a date. Like I feel like nobody finds me attractive. I don't think anybody likes me, right? I'm not automatically going to tell them that they need to love yourself. Right. Like I don't like myself. Like if I'm just being like transparent, right? I've never really loved myself as a person, right? That's me. There's a lot of deep-seated issues, right? I'm not going to talk about. But it is possible for someone else to love you even if you do not love yourself, right? And so I hate it when people spout that off of if you don't love yourself, like how do you expect somebody else to? Because that's not how it works. That's not how relationships works. That's not how love works. And then there's a thing like you can be alone and be happy. Now, I think this whole thing, this whole if I were a psychoanalyst, right? If I was a fan of Freud's work, I'd be like, this is projection. And it really sucks to like see somebody spouting kind of this stuff. It's like, yeah, like you can be alone, and I think you can be alone and happy, but I think what she's forgetting is that humans are an inherent social species, right? There's a reason why people get and stay in abusive relationships and they can't seem to get out. It's because humans naturally and inherently crave connection. They they crave intimacy, right? Like we are not a species who is supposed to be alone, right? And it's just I don't I don't like people spouting off stuff like that specifically on like a day that's supposed to be about like love and relationships because there are tons of people out there who struggle with finding relationships. They struggle to be able to find that one person that they can call, you know, theirs. And as I said before, and like in my hypothetical office, right? I'm not going to tell someone that they just need to love themselves more, right? Because finding a relationship is all about growth, change, and compromise. Right. So if somebody came in my office and be like, I don't understand why I'm undateable, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, let's dive deeper onto why you think you're undateable and how exactly we can fix that. Right? Because I mean, it could be just self-esteem just in general. It's possible they might not be confident enough, right? In dates, and maybe that's what turns people off. It may be because they're failing to, I guess, change, right? And I know we have this whole rhetoric of like you shouldn't change for a person, right? That is that is false. Don't do not do not listen to those people who are like you shouldn't have to change for another person. Because the thing is you do have to. It is the change, let me tell you, the change is going to be very, very superficial and you're probably not going to notice it. But you will most, if you want to be in a long-term committed relationship with another person, you are going to have to change. You are going to have to, and that change is probably going to be more of like compromising, right? So like, and the change, it's not the change as in like I'm not going to tell my husband that he needs to stop being weird, right? Right? Like, I mean, I mean, I do think he's weird, but the thing is, that's what I like about him, right? The thing is, he's weird, right? You know, he's wacky and he's kooky, and he just does he just. Yeah. But anyways, like, I don't expect him to kind of change that part about him. I'm not going to tell him that he can't play Magic. I'm not going to tell him that he can't play Warhammer, right? I'm not going to tell him that he has to stop hanging out with his friends just because we're married. But like, you know, I am going to expect that he, I guess you could say, puts me first before himself. Like I would put him first, right, before myself. Girls are scary to talk to. Let's see. There's a reason why God made Eve from Adam. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're looking at the Bible, right, they're supposed to be like a pair. Um, that's a weird religious topic. Uh, some people argue of God made Eve from Adam because Eve is supposed to be subservient to Adam, right? But we're not getting into that. Misconception, you shouldn't have to be one-sidedly changing. Well, I mean, that's another thing about relationships. If you're the only one changing and your partner isn't doing any changing, then the relationship probably isn't going to last very long.
You should stretch.
Oh, thanks for the stretch. Let's see, what chicks dig is when a guy realizes his own self-worth and has standards. He doesn't have to be a jerk, but he has to have boundaries and firm about them. I mean, yeah, I mean, boundaries are good, but boundaries also have to be somewhat flexible in a relationship. So you need to stop caring about other people's opinions and openly and unapologetically expressing yourself so more people start holding your attention, because oftentimes people lack self-confidence and self-reflection to see themselves. Most humans are naturally submissive to authority. If you carry yourself with authority, people will look at you. I mean, that's a pretty good one. Cause yeah, I mean, I do agree that humans are they're naturally submissive to authority. Um, um, well, I don't know. Is it they're submissive to authority or are they submissive to a hierarchy? I've never delved too much because I mean, I can understand like in today's terminology, I think we'd use authority, but in within history, there's always been a hierarchy, but a hierarchy necessarily isn't authority. Makes me wonder if authority is more of like a more modern take on it. It might be more of like a hierarchy thing because like a lot of people like people poor people or for whatever reason like obsessed with rich people, well at least some poor people, I wouldn't say all poor people, right? So it's like dude, why are you obsessed with them? They're in a higher social class, they don't care about you. Let's see, that guy watching a local store, you seen how people look at him and how you feel inadequate around him? At the very least, sense of admiration, you see that guy, why not become that guy? Amore, you're getting into I don't know if that's necessarily black pill ideology. You're getting into why there's like we have that issue. Unfortunately, like we have that issue with our with a lot of males in our society today is becoming that guy. It's the people that watch like Joe Rogan and who's the fuck that other guy. But you shouldn't want to change change is weird because you want when you change, you want the change to be more for yourself than for someone else, right? So in a sense of change in a relationship, part of that change is for yourself, right? Because while while sometimes I feel miserable in my marriage with all the moving around that we do, going from state to state, right? And all of this stuff. Ultimately, like, I love my spouse, and it's something that I'm willing to compromise on, right? So, like, I think I'd be more miserable without my spouse, right? So, like, everything's weird. You see. Oh, yeah, yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy more. Um, it's like the ideology like that he spits out of like it's just like you shouldn't want to change to necessarily be that guy. Like basically like what some of these people are saying is that like in order to boost your self-esteem, like you need to do this and this and this. And it's usually stuff like work out for 3 hours a day and eat raw meat and like all this weird shit. Right? I do agree that we should love ourselves. But there's a point where it gets weird. There's there's just a point there's just a point where it just gets weird of like dude stop listening to the bald testicle. I really like that one because he is really ugly. Stop listening to that guy and actually go to a therapist or you know, man, seek Jesus or something. like like going to the gym for 3 hours a day and eating raw meat isn't gonna help your self-esteem. You're just gonna be jacked and miserable. You don't need some guru to tell you how to live your life. Right. And it shouldn't be about someone telling you how to live your life. It should be someone guiding you on how to live your life. Do. Let's see. You'd sooner follow the lessons of Bruce Lee than listen to some preacher on a soapbox. Yeah. Like, I mean, you see, unfortunately, like, you kind of, it really sucks because, like, there are some people out there that just don't know how to, like, function, like, on their own, which, which is kind of sad. So it's like they need somebody to tell them what to do. Strive for perfection, you always find some new flaw to worry about. Yeah. But like it, it's just there's like people out there who just don't know how to make their own decisions in life. And there's people out there who are like, oh, I'm just gonna like leave it to fate. Perfection is an ideal that differs from person. As perfection one's trash to another. Person can never judge perfection for themselves. Perfection is a essence of opinion and nothing more. I mean, yes. And then going off of Kiru's there is no such thing as perfection, which is exactly what Cosmos is saying. Which is um for perfection is entirely based off of a person. It's pretty subjective. So in a sense, like it doesn't exist because there is no there's no guideline for it. Well, I mean, well, with humans, I would say there's no guideline for it. I would say there's probably perfection within nature, but for humans, not really. You're not as articulate as I need to be for the conversation. Can we switch the topic to something more silly? Let's see. Will there be 0.2 micron nib pens scribbling on parchment? I don't think I have. I don't think I have a 0.1. I only have 0.5s. Do they even make 0.1 micron pens? I'm assuming they do. I guess I'll have to get some. Microns? Ugh. Well, it's it's like it's basically this. Um 0.5s are generally used for like line art. So like it's the thing at the end of the like in the pen. Yeah. Thing for hydrate. Yeah, you got some pens. I mean, I could try just scribbles with a very thin paintbrush. I don't have any pens though. Yes. Yeah, super thin pen. Honestly, I've never done anything when it comes to like writing. I'm afraid with something like this big that I can't just do scribbles. Like you see on like smaller miniatures, or you just kind of do scribbles. But that aside, I don't know what type of silly topics to talk about. I talk about pretty serious things. Could always talk about US politics. That's always a laugh. Um I think I'm one of the few that actually allow people to talk about politics. You're done painting? You know, we'll draw and play. Pray? Oh. All three, I guess. Let's see. I mean, I've already talked about Switch 2 stuff. I didn't watch the state of play, so I have no idea what's going on there. And I haven't even like seen anything because I don't really go on Twitter too much anymore. Try out some new paints and washes. Oh, that's cool. You never know how good. Yeah, you gotta trust the process. Half of painting is literally trust the process. And I don't like it. Heresy State of Play Blue Red is Nintendo Direct. I don't I don't understand. I mean, yes, like Nintendo's always been red. Most of painting is practice and very good ability to forget about early experiments. Dude, that's so true. I mean, there's a reason why people get so good at painting. It's because they paint all of the time, and so you don't have that. Oh, I forgot what I did 3 weeks ago. Yeah, they professional painters paint a lot. Like like I only paint like one mini a week. Mini hobby very good in regards to trial and error being cheap in terms of real life consequences. Are you talking about like the hobby in general? Like or like hobbies in general? Like it's not dangerous or yeah, I was gonna say like Warhammer's stupid expensive. Like I have a 3D printer, and even though like yeah, like the initial cost was probably like $600-$700, and I have to buy resin and stuff like that. But like what I print out is maybe like not even $2 of resin like per miniature. So I mean, eventually it'll all break even, I think. But I mean, so far, well, I don't know. I guess it depends on what you would consider like breaking even, right? I mean, considering like I do print out and like paint on stream, so it's content in a way. But like in terms of like I'm not gonna die painting like and like I can buy a paintbrush for like a couple bucks. Well, a cheap one, mind you, a one from the craft store. Yeah, some of them can get really really expensive, but though I imagine that one's probably gonna last longer than a brush I got at Michael's. I want to say I've probably been using this brush for probably like 6 months. Definitely not a year old though. though. Hopefully it just lasts me until June, because I did ask for some brushes for my birthday. So we'll see. If he forgets, then he forgets. I'm not too worried about it. Not forgets my birthday, forgets about the brushes. He would never forget my birthday. Also, the colors that I'm doing for this girl are based off of a normal raccoon. Just your standard run of the mill trash panda. So I didn't want all my Tanukis to just be brown. I think it's just turning out pretty good. Wait for this. Couple seconds for this tail to dry. So what? Are these one print or is there a symbol? Let's see. This one. So these Tanukis. So this one specifically, I had to glue on the tail and this scroll. But everything else came out in one piece. This one had to glue on the tail and that was it. Everything else came out in one piece. Just one print. Yeah, the tail had to be glued on, so the tail printed out separately. Apart. Most, I think, of what I print out. So like, so one piece except for the tail. And, well, and the base. This one came out all in one, obviously, except for the base. But then you have like, it depends on like the modeler. So like this one, the hands were separate pieces that had to be glued on. The head was separate and had to be glued on. And was there another one? Another piece? No. No, there wasn't. This one was particularly challenging because the way that the dress has to go over this base has to be glued. So I had to dunk it in boiling water for it to move for all the pieces. But some, see, where do I get the files and what are they called? Like, so are you looking for like this model specifically or just models in general? I wonder, let's see, hold on. Let me show you one that was really complicated in terms of pieces. That all had to be glued together. What's this one? So the base came in two separate pieces. Did my tail just fall off? Oh, sure did. I need to put this one away somewhere. This one has too many delicate pieces. That's gonna bug me. So the base came out in two separate prints. This one took like a whole entire build plate. These two girls were separate pieces. This arm was a separate piece. Both of the heads were a separate piece. This back arm was a separate piece, and these two tails were separate pieces. Man, that tail is not glued in at all. Okay, well that's gonna be a fix. Let's see, just in general. So let me show you where I specifically got the Tanukis from. So I'll show you, let's see, I'll do that one. And then if it'll load. So there's a couple places where you can find them. So I got the Tanukis I got the Tanukis from JigglyStix. JigglyStix has a lot of amazing ones. There's the gelatinous cube one, which I really, really want to get some transparent resin for that to see how that would print out, or some clear resin. But man, JigglyStix has some good ones. Lot of goblins. A lot of goblins. That's JigglyStix also did the chest mimic, I think, that I showed earlier. Oh, I need to get the slumber party bundle for sure one of these days. Like there's too many. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it's so they're just so good. Right, but anyways, so that's one. And then Ronan Arts Workshop is responsible for this one. They do a lot of pinup of that one, and the Dragon Girl is Ronan Arts Workshop. The Crow Lady is also Ronan Arts Workshop. I'm subscribed to Ronan Arts Workshop Patreon, so I do get their models every month. Let's see what else. Let's see here. Twin Goddess Miniatures is also a really good one. Twin Goddess Miniatures is probably the most well-known. Let's see, Twin Goddess Miniatures is this one. So I tend to print out most of mine like 75 or above. Sometimes you do need a break from grim darkness. Yes. Yes. Sometimes you just need booba. That's Twin Goddess Miniature has a squirrel girl, which is pretty cool. Let's see who. Comment, thank you for a little raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in. How was your stream?
Check out my cool buddy Cyber Mermaid Comet_VD. They were last playing software and game development. Go check him out.
See. Software and game development. Let's see. Sometimes you just need okay, we're talking about how you're just you paint Warhammer all day, and maybe you just need one of these ladies. Anyways, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome. If you don't know who I am, I'm Floormead. I'm your friendly neighborhood orc VTuber. I play games and I paint miniatures like this one. She's turning out pretty good, if I say so myself. Which, please don't ban me. But this Tanuki is a line of Tanuki, so I'm this one. And I have this one. There's only 4 of them, so I'm almost done with the Tanuki line. This one doesn't have a base on it yet because I got lazy this week and I did not paint the base. But I just don't paint boobs. Alright, comment. I'll see you later. Thanks for the raid. Have a great day. I got a lizard. Oh, little lizards.
Cyber Mermaid Comet _ VD has decided to go lie down in the flower field.
Thanks for the lurk. And more. And I got Jeff. Yo, we gotta have Jeff. It's Jeff best boy. He's the best. No. No. But yeah. We're doing some painting today. And a lot of yapping. Paint yap. Saw something funny. I was just tempting. Good looks. Basically, models similar to these, but they're made to sit on a barrel of a tank. Like a gun. Wait, I want some tank girls. Wait. Yeah, the tank. You paint a tank and you just put a girl on it? But when everybody was coming in, I was just kind of sharing some of sites that some modelers that I go to find stuff to paint. I don't paint Warhammer, though I do have some. When I say some, I have like three models. And that I primarily paint like girls. That's the extent. No, I'm kidding. I have some robots that I'm gonna be painting next week. So I need to get them primed and ready to go. Kind of wanted to change things up a bit. Much as everybody likes boobs. I've been rolling up a Grimdark Regiment Guardsman, and then there's pretty ladies in one barrel. That'd be great. I think this summer I want to tackle like a bigger project. Because once school's out, I won't be working as much. So I might try to print out something spicy but still safe for work. Which I think that would be cool. No, yeah, go with this one. Cosmo, you like them? Of course you like them. Actually, you know what? If I use like a blue, I think I want to do blue. About I want to do night blue. I want to do. I could just go for classic ultramarine blue or stormy blue. I think I'll go with the stormy blue. I also have a Discord. You can share pics in the Discord of whatever you're painting. You can promote in my Discord as well. Every once in a while, I'll share some miniature painting stuff, like models. Though, 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 I recently had to make, that thread like 18 plus because I was sharing some pretty spicy models on there. I was like, maybe, just maybe, I should make that restricted. See, I think I'll make the middle blue and then the outside white. Urine. Sound like the hacker man over here. I'm in. Anybody have any cool plans for the evening? You taking a nap? Are you cooking? Scared of Gordon Ramsay's with you. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make dinner tonight. I went out earlier today and I had Chipotle for lunch. So we'll see. I might just have a snack. And it's dry and it looks good. Put a picture in the Discord. Let's see what we got. Oh hey, that looks pretty cool. What kind of paints did you use? Did you use oil paints? Or was it like an oil wash or the wash that had to dry. Oh, the army painter. Do you use the fanatic, the war paint fanatics? Yeah, the wash that had to dry. Okay. I like the war paint fanatic line. Their like little like layering system they have set up is pretty good to use. It's pretty easy to use. Let's see, used a rust wash. Ooh, so some effect stuff. Don't need rust too often. Yeah, I feel like rust is kind of one of those weird things to it's kind of one of those weird things to have if you don't like have like a big project specifically that you need it for. Um and Kira, welcome back. Glad you got food. All right. Well, okay. All right. I'll see ya. Thanks for stopping in. I was actually about to be like, I'm done for today. I wouldn't say I got. I don't know. I didn't get super far. I didn't get as far as I kind of wanted to. Let me get rid of some of this light. Light's very harsh. Oh, that's better. I think, like, I don't know. I guess I would say I'm halfway done. This game took me a while. I'm not entirely done with it. I think I still kind of want to try to give it some more highlights. And the tail needs more. I think I might need to put another layer on the tail. I just need to do details on the hair and stuff. But I like how she's turning out so far. Yep. Definitely liking it so far. Her skin's turning out pretty good. I know you guys can't really see. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna stop for now. And then you're just gonna have to come by tomorrow. You're just gonna have to come to my stream tomorrow and watch me finish her. Mm-hmm. No. All right. Let's see. Let's see who's on today. Sorry, I'm like moving around a bunch. Let's see, is side array still on? Okay, she's talking about some interesting stuff. All right, we're gonna go raid side array if she's still on. Hold on, let me. Let's see what she's talking about. Oh, is she like whispering? Okay, we're gonna. Oh dear. Thanks for the hydrate. All right, Mary's on, so we'll go give her a shout out instead. She's side array was doing some weird ASMR. She's not weird. I don't like ASMR. I don't think we'll have bats. All right, but thanks everyone for coming to stream. I really appreciate it. Yay! No chickens.
Chicken attack! Chicken attack! Chicken attack! Chicken attack!
Look, now you're just.
Chicken attack!
Now you're just being rude. All right.
Yeah, boy!
And Lumi, he hasn't stopped in today. Yeah, I didn't see Lumi. Oh. I don't know. Maybe Lumi's busy. Let's see. What's Yukina doing up? No. All right. But yeah, you'll just have to watch me paint more tomorrow. So, but I appreciate y'all that stopped in. And with that, I hope you all have a great rest of your night and a great rest of your weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Have a good night. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Goodbye.